Hey guys, this is Grant, and today we are unboxing I think that's in frame. This. Yeah, oh, just a little bit. But there it is. Not exactly sure how it opens. But the problem is I don't want to damage the box, so. Yep. There we go. Yep, they did not lie. It does not come with the keyboard, as expected. So, there it is. If I am correct, this should be a gum. Yep. Those are the USB ports. And there's some inserts on the bottom. And here it is. This should be in 2011. As you can see, there's a chip in the glass or whatever. That doesn't really matter or anything though. It's weird. The thing is kind of coming apart, but whatever. I think like that. Nope, not like that. Whatever. I guess it'll just be like that for now. So I guess let's plug it in. So that didn't work. Let's move somewhere else. Alright, so plugged in and there it is. Should be on macOS Sierra, I think. I'm gonna go grab a keyboard. While you watch. I don't believe it's an SSD. Or I don't think it is at all in that case. But we'll see, I guess. Yeah, and there it is. Is that it? Nope. There's a sticky. Okay. Now I need to figure out how many zeros the password was. Oh, 6 times. Alright, so there it is. This should be I have a mouse on like my lap and stuff. A 21.5 inch, late 2011 iMac. So I'm pretty sure like macOS Sierra is the second newest version for this iMac. So maybe this does have an SSD, because it's like... Stated as... Huh. So, yeah, there's nothing really else to say, except, thanks for watching, please subscribe, and bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is my mid-2012 MacBook Pro. This has a 13-inch screen, 12 gigabytes of RAM, a 2.5 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i5, and Intel HD Graphics 4000. And today, we're going to be installing Linux Mint on this MacBook. The reason I am doing this is because since this only natively supports macOS Catalina, and I had to patch it to macOS Sonoma, it will get slower over time, and support for Intel Macs may end soon anyway. And at that point, I wouldn't be able to patch to a newer version at all. So I figured I may as well get ahead of the game and I'm not patching anything, and install Linux Mint on my MacBook Pro. I'm not completely erasing it. I still need to use macOS for some stuff, but I think it will be good to have a second partition with Linux Mint on it. So, let's get started. As you can see, I've already opened Disk Utility, and this is a 500 gigabyte disk. I want to make sure I know which partition I am installing it on, so the macOS partition is probably going to be a little bit smaller. So what I am going to do, now I can just use the pie chart, or not, new partition, and volume. What? Wait. Hold on. I don't know. What? I don't know. Alright, so let's look at this a little more. Let's say 273. Yeah, that should work. I don't know what it was doing before. Okay. So, there it goes. I also figured it'd be interesting to install Linux Mint with a disk, since this is the last MacBook with a disk drive. Alright, so it has finished. Now we have Untitled with 226 gigabytes. Mon, or my Mac OS partition, having most of the storage. So let's insert the disk. Move the stuff right here out of the way. Well, also make sure it's recognized in macOS and stuff. I'm not sure you can hear the noises, but I haven't used the disk drive like at all. I did like put a movie on it to watch something, but that's about it. Okay. Can I not ignore it? That is weird. I'm hoping, yeah, let's just start the install. Yeah, I need to make sure it focuses too. I took this picture. It was really fun where I went. It's a cool place. Alright, hold option. What? Come on. There's a line. Push comes to shove. I do have this USB. There you go. Windows. I'll assume I should click on EFI boot. Because, yeah. There we go. It's right there. The screen's a little reflective because it's not one of those matte screens, but it says start Linux Mint. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. All right. Y'all know how to make it less reflective. You can see me dancing in the background. So, let's see and wait to see if it boots up. Alright, so here it is. You can see things loading stuff. It actually took a really long time to load. So, there's that. Look. I am definitely assuming it's because it's off a disk. Why did I do this? Why? I had the USB ready. Why did I decide to load it on a disk? Oh, I should probably plug the computer. I have the charger machine to plug it in. And still hasn't seemed to load up. Come on. I can hear the DVD drive thinking pretty loudly. There we go. It is officially plugged in, but it's not plugged into the computer yet. So here is that. Oh, let's do that now. Alright, so there's no charging. It's loading. What? I accidentally stopped the video. I don't know if you could tell, but still loading. It's also charging, so I'll come back when it decides to finish loading. Alright, so it is officially loaded and actually focused. It's kind of odd seeing that there's literally, you can't see my hands, but at least you can see the screen. So let's start the setup. I obviously want English because I am currently speaking English. As you can see, the disk is so slow. I hope you can see the reason why I regret. Yeah, sure, let's do that too. Probably shouldn't have. Why did I? I feel like that will be a mistake. I keep discs. Well, keep forgetting discs will probably take longer. Alright, so I wish I could see which one has stuff on it. Can I do that? I can't look in the drive. Huh. I think the bigger one's Mac OS. If I have to reinstall Mac OS 2, that'll also be in this video. But I'm gonna go with the smaller one and just hope that's it. Wouldn't no. Why can't you just say install? I'll delete it. So I mean, you can just install on free space. Yep, that does install. I feel so stupid. People are probably yelling at their screens right now. Heh. I want that. What? Just what does it mean? No root file system is default. No, it's Google time. I just need to reformat it. I thought I wanted more partitions. I don't know why I didn't understand that change. FAT32, that should work, right? Will it work? No. Great. I'll change it again. What should I do? Oh. What should I install it as? Alright, I'll just look at the article. Oh, both? FAT32. Alright. I guess use the ext4. I thought I saw it was in that before, but it said no. Is there a mount point I should choose? I just want a partition for Linux and Mac OS. Come on. This is the problem with doing all of this. Jeez. So it takes so long. I don't even know if it's gonna work right. I guess I'll pause it, but I'm 99% sure it will just show up and be done after I pause it. Alright, so it never formatted. I was using the disk, so I ended up using the USB. And I just figured out that I'm so used to, for like operating systems, like making their own partitions for EFI and like that stuff, that I didn't know that if you wanted to partition on Linux, you have to do that yourself. So that's what I just did. So let's hope it's worked. Let's hope it worked. I have these two checked right here. That should be where it installs. I'll just say continue. And a little bit like, I'm not in Chicago. Is Chicago even in that location? A little under that, but whatever. My name is Grant. Linux. But Pro. Yeah. I'll choose a password. I don't really care if it's short. Continue. Yep, a little blurry. One. There. Alright, there you go. It's copying files. Hope it didn't erase my macOS partition. I watched the video thoroughly, and I think I did it right. So let's hope I'm all good. I'm gonna time lapse this real quick. All right, it is officially finished, and here I am logging in for the first time, and it looks pretty good so far. I can go to there's I have preferences. Here's preferences right here, or not. Yeah, I think it's in general. It is not. Is it our settings? Yeah, system settings. What I want to look for is system info, and you can see that is what I have. And everything seems to be working well. I guess it won't bug us, so that's wonderful. One thing I want to do is, set a wallpaper with a file from this SD card right here. So that will test, does the SD card reader work, and can I figure out how to set a wallpaper. Okay. Yeah, it does look like my macOS volume is still there, so that's good. But is the thing showing up? Yep, I know that. Does it need to update? I know you may need to update it sometimes. No. I'm gonna try unplugging it. Blow on it. Oh no, I didn't want to attack my camera. So, well, another go. Alright, so that is the second try. It does not look like it has fixed any of my issues. It's a pretty fast operating system. Great. Wonderful. Oh my. Of course, Wi-Fi does not work. And I have Ethernet. I'm not about to go in the living room again. I don't have it in my room for some reason. I figured it would have the Wi-Fi drivers. Driver manager. Installation media. Oh. Maybe I should have installed the codecs or whatever. I'll apply changes. Because why not? If this doesn't work, the video is probably going to have to end. Because then I can't update or anything. And I also can't get my cool pictures on my computer. Come on. Hi. Part of me is thinking I probably should have stuck to Mac OS. Hey, it worked. I think. It says it's still installing. I did get a Wi-Fi alert. It worked. We're good. So I'll pause this. All right, guys. Huge accomplishment. It randomly decided to recognize the SD card I put in, and I dropped the SD card. But I now have the picture one of the pictures I took on there. And I'm happy now. Also, apparently there's a few updates. I'll apply the update, I guess. That need the password. And let's go. This video will probably take way too long to edit. It's already 3:30 a.m. And I still need to do a decent amount. I'll install them all. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sorry. No, wait, what was I gonna say? So tired. I want to be in bed by at 4:30, so I'm hoping I can get this all together. I hope that wasn't very incoherent. But I don't really know what to say anymore. So yeah, there's that. The last thing I want to do before I end the video is to boot into my Mac OS partition and kind of see what's going on and stuff. Oh yeah, I can pause it. Forgot about that. Alright, Linux just had a few problems while installing the update. So I'm going to boot into Mac OS and just deal with it, I guess. I don't know. Or not, well, not deal with it. show you that, like, hey, that's working as well. Alright, so macOS finished booting. For some reason, as you saw earlier, it didn't show up when I pressed option. For some reason, the Linux installation didn't show up. So, that's odd. I guess no, macOS can't see it or anything. So, I will have to press option to boot into macOS. But, as you can see, I did not delete it, which is good. And I'm happy about that. So, let's just boot into Linux real quick. I'll let you know of this great problem which is happening. And you know how it wasn't filling up earlier? I thought I was going to be able to turn it off and be like, yep, now it's booting into Linux. No, it just freezes in the macOS forever now. So this whole ordeal may have been completely useless. I'll update you if someone asks, I guess, like if someone says, like, hey, how's it going? I'll let you know. That's annoying because I spent 3 hours on this. Dude. Come on. That's annoying. I guess I'll have to use macOS. I'll shut down and turn off the computer and stuff. I may make a sequel using a different laptop for Linux. But right now, that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is the iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 was released in 2014, almost 10 years ago. And today, we're going to be seeing if it is still usable in 2024. So first, to get out of the way, the obvious, most well-known part of this phone is that the structural flaw of Bendgate, which affected the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, where they would bend. Specifically, I'm pretty sure, like, in the back pocket, like, if you just sat down a little bit, it'd be like, well, no more phone. I don't really remember specifically how it works, but it did bend, and it was a big problem, considering this was, like, I'm pretty sure it's still the most successful iPhone, selling like around 200 million devices, which, if you don't know, is a lot. So now let's get on to the part where we look at if it can even be used today. So first off, with calling, it can be used. It has 4G, which is not discontinued yet, like 3G in most areas. But the main problem isn't messaging. That works completely fine as well. So I guess it can be used as a phone, which is what you'd use a phone for. So that's good. But the main problem is security and software support and app support and stuff. I'd say, oh, that's bright. It's a little too bright for the camera. Is that better? Nope, that's not better. Is that better? I'd say that's a little better. But yeah, app support, it's very much dwindling. I'm pretty sure soon YouTube will just stop working. So that's a problem. I'd say it runs okay on iOS 12. Probably could be better. But also, it hasn't been updated in over a year, which is obviously a security concern and leaves you open to like viruses and stuff. So beware of that. But yeah, this phone is basically not really usable at all. Unless you just call and text, and that's all you ever use it for, and never, ever go on the internet. But that's basically the use case for it. You just can't really use the smartphone parts of a smartphone if you just want to be secure with it. But if you just decide, you know what, iPhone 6, why not? It's an iPhone 6. It will kind of mediocrely do the smartphone things for you. And that is basically it. So do you get one? Not really. Not really any use for them anymore. I'd say if you want something like an iPhone with a headphone jack, just get a 6S, which is also digital software support, which you shouldn't get a 6S either. Just get like an iPhone SE if you want the form factor, because there's really no other option for you with a headphone jack, really. Unless you want to get like a $100 Samsung phone, but that's for another time or never. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye. Ooh. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is the iPod video, or the iPod Classic 5th generation. The iPod video was released in October 2005 with capacity choices of 30 and 60 gigabytes. It also had color choices of white and black, and also had a special edition U2 version with a couple extra songs, but that doesn't matter right now. Is the iPod video worth it in 2024? So first off, what is the main utility of the iPod video, and does it still do it well? Well, the main utility of the iPod video is what it was advertised for. Basically an all-in-one media player. Specifically, new with this iPod, videos. It can play videos, but I wouldn't recommend playing videos on it anymore. It does work, but to get files that work on it, it's a little hard to get stuff on it, so it's not very practical. But one thing this is practical for is music. This is just like any other iPod. Sync it up to iTunes, put all your music on it, and there you go. You just always have your music. It's not like a streaming service. They can't take a song away from your region because a deal messed up. You just always have it on your little iPod, which is cool. And that is the main utility of these iPods. But why would you choose the iPod video over something like the iPod Classic 4th generation? Well, the main reason you would choose these over that is obviously the screen. These both have a very different screen. This is a monochrome screen, which there is another one called an iPod Photo that is that, but that screen is also the same size as this. This has a bigger screen, which means you can show more information and stuff. But keep in mind, there is also a second version of this one that looks the exact same, called the iPod 5.5 Gen, which is known for having the best audio from an iPod. And that's why a lot of people like that one. And that is another reason why you would choose this one over this one. So, if you get this in 2024, I would say this is a pretty solid option for an iPod. I mean, it's almost perfect. Look at it. It's an iPod, and you know it's an iPod. And I don't know what I'm trying to say, but another reason is, yes, of course, you can flash mod it. I have a flash mod in here. Actually, I should probably not. Should I turn this off? Too late. So yeah, you can flash mod it. See right there, my flash mod. There's an SD card in there. So yeah, I would say 2024, if you're looking for something that can play audio and uses iTunes and uses an iPod, I would say the iPod Video is your best bet. So go on eBay right now. Another one is Elite Obsolete Electronics. They usually sell for around $50. So I wish you luck. Thanks for watching. Remember, let me know if you buy one of these, because I say they're pretty fun, cool, mess around with. You can mod them and stuff. The only downside, you can't have Bluetooth. You can mod it to have Bluetooth, though. I haven't tried that, though. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye. Oh, it's here. I got it. Finally got it. So many security measures they forgot to check. This is the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 in 2024. Right here in this room. In this room, physically and mentally. So, let's look through a backstory. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 was released in 2016 and was known for being a bomb. Flights loved it so much that they put in security measures to make sure they wouldn't get addicted to it again, and they banned it. That's how much they loved it. They loved it so much, they just really... They felt like wanting to see it, but they couldn't. Because they needed boundaries. They fell too in love with the Note 7. And so did everyone else. No one wanted to get rid of theirs. When someone was like, no, I won't let the Note 7 marry you. You do not get my blessing. Samsung was like, mine. That is what they were like with the Note 7. And that is why this is here. They just kidnapped the Note 7. Let me put it right here. And to verify, this is 100% Note 7, not 50%, maybe. We'll see. And this is totally not someone's old box. Because it has the wallpaper. Don't worry. So, when we open it, there it is. See that? In my fingers. You see that? Right there. See? This is the Note 7. Can't see the sides, because you can't. But it's the Note 7. Trust me. See? Oh. It says Note 5 on the back. It's rare. It's a prototype. See? See that? That's the wallpaper. And it has the pen. It goes like that. And you can, like, write real Note 7. See? It's real. See? Let me put the pen back. I totally paid $1,000 for a whole new, not new, Note 7. This is not someone's old box in a Note 5. Don't say that in the comments. I mean, if you think I'm serious, it's not my fault. I've given the warnings. Look in the description and see what date this was posted on, by the way. Bye!
Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is the mid-2007 iMac. This specific model has a 2 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo, 2 GB of RAM, and an ATI Radeon HD 24000 with 128 megabytes of VRAM. And today, we're going to see if it can be used 17 years later in 2024. First off, when you want to see if something works in the modern age and can be used, you look at the latest software it supports. In this case, that is macOS El Capitan. And since macOS El Capitan is almost 10-year-old software, it does not really support many apps. Some of the apps it does support are a extended support version of Google Chrome and Minecraft launcher, so you can play some versions of Minecraft, not even the latest ones. But the problem with that is that Google Chrome, which is the only browser I could get working, won't get any more updates at all. So you're kind of just stuck on that version, and after that, web browsing will not really be safe. So the best answer for this iMac is a lightweight Linux distribution where you can browse the web safely and effectively. It will also allow you to download recent versions of apps and actually be semi-usable. And let me know in the comments if you know a Linux distribution that would be good for this machine. But should you go out and buy this? No, it's not really the best idea, mainly because you can get something with better specs for around the same price of this machine. Not usually specifically a Mac, but like, if you're going to have to install Linux anyway, just grab a PC and install Linux on that. That would definitely run much better because there are a lot of Office PCs on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. But if you do have one of these, you're not like completely blocked off at all. There are several options, like if you upgrade your CPU, you can install more recent versions of macOS. I wouldn't really recommend that. But if you just leave it the way it is, like I said, you can install a lightweight Linux distribution, which will make this thing much more usable. So, like, yeah, that is it. This computer, not the best in 2024, but definitely usable if you put some effort into making it usable. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye.
Hey guys, this is Grant, and today we are making this 17-year-old iMac from 2007 usable in 2024. And the way we are going to be doing that is with this Linux Mint disk. So I made this a while back, and I used it on the MacBook, but now we're going to use it on this iMac. There are other ways to make this iMac more usable, but like specifically with OpenCore Legacy Patcher, which is a popular tool to get newer macOS versions on older Macs, does not work on this machine because it doesn't have the upgraded processor, which does kind of suck. I could upgrade it myself if I wanted to, but I also kind of rather install Linux because that would be more usable anyway. So let's get started. Alright, so first let's see what is on this iMac. I am thinking that it's macOS El Capitan. I should probably pause it since it's running on a drive. I came back from having a conversation, and there's like the cursor's like right up there, and it's just a white screen. Is that? Hopefully the graphics aren't dying or something. It's been sitting in my closet for a while. Does the generic password I use for everything work? No, I thought I saw something. Maybe I'll just restart. Come on. There we go. Alright, so it is now loading up. Now we can see what it boots into, I guess, because I paused it before. Come on. I'll pause it and then unpause it, okay? Alright, good news. It is on. I don't remember what exactly I have on here. I remember I did do a video like using it in 2024. I guess. I think that's what I did. And that was the last time I used it. Well, I guess I'll pause it. I won't pause it again because it's on. I'm pretty sure I did try to upgrade this, even though it's not compatible with any of the DOS Dude patchers or anything. Oh yeah, I tried the Sierra patcher. I have Google Chrome and Minecraft on here. But after this, let me just say, it's going to become a lot more usable. So, I don't think there's really anything I want off of here. I even signed into it. This version of macOS does not show that type of information. Or iCloud information, that's what I was trying to say. It does not show that right in the system settings. Preferences, I guess. So I guess I will restart. No, wait. Probably put this in first. Because we are actually using this disk. Yeah, sure, you can reopen this. It's not like they're ever going to be here again. So, we're going to hold down the Option key when it turns on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Seems to be taking its sweet time. There we go. Alright, let's see. It should show it, because I'm holding Option. Making some cool noises right there. There we go, there's the mouse. Oh, shoot. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the camera's centered. Pretty sure I have to do an EFI boot. Also, hey, that looks like it's it, because I know it goes to a black screen and shows the Linux Mint logo at some point. Oh, yep, there we go. Install Linux Mint. Let's go. Come on. Well, guess what time it is? It is time to pause the video again. Alright, so we have an update. It is now showing the Lixman logo. The camera is refusing to focus, but whatever. As you can now see it. Kinda shows that the quality of the panel is not that great. That's fine, I guess. There's like a bunch of CD noises happening, or DVD, because it's a DVD. I remember this taking a little bit to actually get to the installer, so I will once again pause the video. Alright, so it took probably 7 minutes for it to fully get to the actual install screen. Oh, this is actually more snappy than I thought, running off a disc, which I kind of find funny. But right here we have the install thing. So I hope I actually clicked it. I'm gonna click it again. Yeah, it's probably just taking a while to open. That's probably what's happening. Welcome back. It loaded. That took 5 minutes just to get this window. So that kind of shows how slow DVDs are. But here we are. Why can't I quit? I'm in English. Why? Just go. Huh. Oh shoot, I'm killing it. Do I just wait? I'll wait for a second. What is it? Yeah, you see. Oh, I can. There we go. I should have just avoided the disc and made a USB. But it's too late now. It's already 7:05 p.m. You can't make changes at 7:05 p.m. Many people have said that. Very wise people. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Kind of wondering if I should just start the time lapse now. What do you mean it responded? See, I just pressed continue. That was kind of weird. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, this is taking too long. Enjoy the time lapse. Yeah, I don't need to cover the camera. It'll be fine. so it has finished installing, and here is the screen asking me to remove the installation media. I already removed that. So now we can press enter. I did. But it... Whatever, I'll just turn it off and turn it back on. Alright. Well, let's go. Alright, so we see a white screen. Alright, sees the hard drive and that it's not macOS on it. But it remains to be seen if it will boot into Linux Mint. Oh, yeah, there we go. Kind of made a flash, and then it was like, yep, you know what? Let's boot. Let's actually turn on. That is the decision it made right there. Sucks that like it's all washed out on the camera. It's only focusing on like the outer side of the computer and not actually on the screen. It'd probably help if I lowered the computer's brightness or the IMAX brightness. To just say IMAX. But I can't really do that. It looks like it's went into something. Is it gonna go into the screen? Oh, yep, I think so. See, that's a cursor. Yeah, I spelled my own name wrong. I didn't notice that before. Oh, there's that. Dang. They're doing something. So there is that. Oh, focus. Now we get to see what all we can do. Now, I think I'm going to try to install Steam. I guess browse the web. Hopefully some drivers are installed to where it recognizes the Ethernet Wi-Fi card. I might have to import some drivers from the USB. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's recognizing cable unplugged. There is no cable. This has a Wi-Fi chip. So, I don't know what I do about that. What all can I do? I'm going to research that real quick. Welcome back. I was able to install the Wi-Fi driver, and now you have a connection. So let's go through and see how it runs. It's actually running pretty fast, much better than macOS El Capitan, which was previously on it. So the next thing I want to go to is where you download apps. Maybe it'll work if I just search web apps, software manager. I think that's it. I think that's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go. See, that was much faster than what we previously did. Alright. Let's go. Seems to be, yeah, it's much more responsive. It's actually pretty usable. We'll open Firefox in a minute after this loads and I install some stuff. Then I guess we'll test out the speakers or something. I don't know. Maybe it's like some ad-free music or something. Do the buttons work? Oh, it does. That's nice. Did it freeze? Alright. I'm gonna just leave it here to wait by pausing the video. And just see what happens. And see if I can get it to load it all. Guess what? It loaded right after. So as you can see, we have Google Earth, Telegram, VirtualBox, and all these apps right here. First, what I want to try is Steam. Go like that, please. There we go. So now we have Steam. Make sure you can install that. Let's do that. I may make a separate video gaming on this, because that kind of sounds fun. Maybe I can also remember my sign-in. I don't really remember it, because I've always used my phone, which I'm recording with, to sign in. Like with the QR code. But it is great, wonderful. So let's go to Firefox. I don't really know how to use Linux properly. I haven't really used it like that ever. So now we're loading up Firefox. Let's go. Come on. Alright, there's some Firefox we have here. So it actually seems to... that seemed a little slow. I'm gonna close that, and then I'm gonna go to YouTube and see what's up there. I have the volume all the way up, and we are going to test out the speakers. Just like the way you try out anything. Alright, so of course we're going to use Scarlet Fire by Otis McDonald. Let's see if we can find the video. Yeah, this is the actual video. So actually, yeah, it's playing the video. I'm not, YouTube, you're not getting any, well, you're getting revenue from the ad itself. But I was gonna say I'm going to reload it till it doesn't have an ad. Shut up! Why does YouTube have so many ads? Yeah. See how loud that can get. It's pretty loud. Yeah, I can turn it up a little bit. That was pretty loud though. There's other people in this house, so I don't want to be too disturbing. So this can actually still play videos. This is basically a perfectly usable machine. It's a little slow, a little sluggish with loading apps and stuff. Steam didn't install for some reason. I'm gonna try that again. I probably should have closed Firefox, so they also plan to go to their website instead. Hello. Looks like it's doing all that. And maybe we can see if there's an error. Let's go to Firefox. I don't mean to open two windows. Steam should be working well on Linux, I think. So let's see if we can get it installed. That's right. This is the weird Apple mouse, so it gets annoying to click and stuff. Install Steam. Why is that Chrome logo? Pretty sure I'm installing it. Yep, it's working. Yep, okay. So now we can, yeah, this seems to be working pretty well. This is the steam.deb file. This should work. Hopefully it's not like the hardware's like too weak or something. I forgot. I'm sorry, it was like out of focus a little bit. Sorry about that. Figuring Steam launcher. I kind of want to see what apps there are. Again. Instead of Steam, because Steam didn't really... Just go back. As you can see, it does get a little sluggish. And, but it is usable. I accomplished my mission of making this 17-year-old iMac usable in 2024. You can browse the web, you can do anything you want on it. Not anything probably, but you can do a lot of things. Let's go to all applications. I've looked through their store before, but may as well look through everything. And then maybe install some things, because I want to do that. Audacity, I've heard of that. I haven't really heard of all these. I've heard of Spotify though, don't worry. Did I scroll up? Same version is already installed. Okay. This is the update manager. I don't know if that had something to do with Steam. Did Steam pull that up? Pretty sure Thunderbird, yeah, that's already installed. That's Firefox's mail service. Steam didn't seem to work for me. Wonder if that's just because it's the store or it's something else. Well, that looks like the end of that part right there. Let's look at some games. I don't think I can run Blender on this iMac. Just saying. There may be like some game I could probably run Half-Life. Unlike modern Mac OS, which doesn't really, it doesn't support 32-bit games anymore, so therefore those games don't run on modern Mac OS, because modern Mac OS is strictly 64-bit. It's doing something. Yep, my system's up to date. Steam anywhere? What is Steam? Steam? Steam. So let's see what we can do on Steam. So it looks like you can see the packages over there. Please return to update the list of available packages. Great. Oh, it's doing it itself. Okay, that scared me. Not like in a scary way, but it scared me as in it was kind of a jump scare. Thought I was gonna have to like manually update or something. No, focus. That's like barely focused. You can see the progress bar at least. Updating Steam runtime environment. Is it gonna get open? Great. Steam may not run, as in it might not, or it won't. I'm assuming it just won't, so I'm just gonna go back here and see what else I can do. I have installed it. No. This is basically just Firefox. Sound video. Is there an audio player or something? I can be like, yep, that's an audio player, and I can play audio. Yeah, OBS. I could get OBS. So let's see what's going on over here in OBS. Come on, there we go. Let's try Steam again. By the way, this video will probably end with me. Sorry the video just abruptly cut off. I ran out of recording space, which sucks. So I had to delete some stuff. But now we are back. I am updating the list of available patches for Steam and installing OBS. OBS actually seems to be working instead of Steam. Please press return. Okay, you can do that. Go for it. Maybe. Dang, that was like Moses coming out with the 10 Commandments. Sorry for the Bible analogy, but you can go read it if you want. That's bright. What the? What? So it looks like it's doing that. Looks like OBS is actually working, which is pretty cool. I haven't done anything else since the video stopped. So there's all that. Well, I don't really know what to do right now. I'm going to show you this Coke bottle. Look at that, it's pretty small. It's like, then I can continue. Nice. It's like 12 inches tall or something. I think it's pretty cool. That saves one for like a couple bucks. Alright, it went away. So that means it's going to open. Alright, focus. Focus computer. I mean, not focus camera. And it said that before. I don't know what it means by may. So hopefully it just means I can run. I just don't have that part. So let's go. Looks like OBS is installed. That's good. Steam is not having a fun time. Steam. It's open. I don't think it needs to install anything else. It didn't ask me to or anything. No, is that even? Yeah. I thought I already did stuff like that, but okay. Maybe it just is like, you know what? I don't need those even though I need them. Let's hope that this is much faster. I would like to continue. Yep, let's go. It better actually work this time. Part of me wants to. I'm getting a new MacBook eventually. I'm saving up money to get a M1 MacBook Air. Why am I even using macOS anymore? It's a 2012 MacBook Pro. Why not use Linux? The reason I stopped using Linux is because for some reason after a few days Chrome didn't open. For some reason. I don't know why. I couldn't really fix it. Because I needed to show my teacher the assignment that he wanted to see. And I can't do that without opening the browser. So there's that. Yeah. So now you know I'm saving up for that computer. I'm starting to wonder, is it really even worth it to use macOS on it? Should I just install Linux? I should probably not settle for the dual booting solution that didn't even work, that I tried on it, and just fully install it instead. Alright, so we have, it's doing it. But you know what? I'm going to pause it, because I don't want you to look and just stare at the code for however long it takes. Alright, so look what we have here. Press return to continue. I don't think you can see that because it's not focused. It's not focusing. So let's do that. See what happens. Do I have to click on it? Enter. Alright, it's doing the thing. Can I focus now? Nope, that made it worse. Great. Is that a little better? I think that is. Alright, it looks like it is actually steaming. Let's go. I don't really know what else to do in this video, but it is pretty usable. I have to say it's pretty fast, I'd say. But there is also a lot of things I would say. Preferences. Where's general? Let's go there. I want to see the specs so I can show you that these are general settings. What? This is very general, I guess. I was looking for more system stuff. No system. The top to be specifications. Nope. I don't know how to look at these specs. Great. I do not see it. There's general. Hot corners. There's a lot of LibreOffice stuff. And I'm not really seeing settings stuff. There's Steam. Could this be system settings? Maybe. For some reason it didn't show up. General? That's the general. Why was general its own app? So, can I go to anything that's remotely related to stuff? System info, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, you can see this is 1.9 gigabytes of RAM. I thought I had 1 terabyte one in here. I guess not. So this is a 256 gigabyte hard drive. This is a Core 2 Duo
T7 300 and an AMD ATI 2400 XT in this mid 2007 iMac 7,1. It looks like Steam is doing its thing. It's actually taking a hot minute. In our of course it was focusing. Come on. Let's play the focus game. Focus the right areas. Anyway, I need to pause it anyway because this will probably take a while. Alright, so Steam opened. It took a while and failed a few times, but I just wanted to show you Steam did open. There's not really much else I can showcase. Of course, it runs pretty well actually, and it is usable in 2024, 17 years later. But that is it. Make sure to follow me on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. The link is in the description. And subscribe. And bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and today we are talking about Windows 11's system requirements. I usually have a Windows desktop computer behind me over here, but it's also for video. But let's get back on topic. This is a rant, in a way, of Windows 11 system requirements. This is idea, kinda, does go to the Random Alpha Gadgets. I'll leave his link in the description. And the reason is because he did around Windows 11. And, yeah, I think these ideas kind of touch bases on a lot, because that is, in my opinion, one of the biggest problems with Windows 11. So, the first start off, these are the specifically based to Intel system requirements for Windows 11. You need 4 GB of RAM, TPM 2.0, that one is really stupid, and at least a 8th generation Intel processor. There may be a few other things, but I just haven't really looked them up. So, one of the main reasons is that I'm fairly annoyed at what they ended up doing and how they made the decisions with the compatibility of Windows 11 is this computer right here. This is a computer with 12 gigabytes of RAM, no TPM 2.0, I think. Yeah, it was released in 2016, so no TPM 2.0, which is also stupid, like, and this part is just so stupid. The TPM thing is for security, yet they have a workaround on their website. So, I know this is hard to keep track of, but first of all, keep in mind, this machine is unsupported, has a i5 7th generation 7200U, and my stopwatch has a Corsa restart. Nothing's going on with it. So, I need to get the stopwatch going. This is it is Samsung. It says Samsung Notebook 7 Spin. I already said I had 12 gigabytes of RAM, i5 7th gen. Why is clock not showing up? Yeah, there you go. Reset. So, here is the stopwatch. And we are going to, pretty sure I can have it like this. Kind of. Right when I press the button, I am. Yep.
Oops, technically 8 seconds. I'll just add a few seconds on. I don't really want to do it again. But unsupported Microsoft. Like, you're not even making it hard to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. You're just being stupid. Like, this, of course, does not have TPM, which, keep in mind, Trusted Platform Module, it's a security thing. You'd think they wouldn't want you installing it at all. They provide a workaround on their website. Like, Microsoft, this is, I know I've kind of been yelling the whole video, but this is a special message to you. Get it together for Windows 12. Actually test it on this low-end hardware. Test it with SSD, HDD, even though not many things use that. And by the way, this, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I mentioned it, this has a 1 terabyte SSD, which is kind of why it's fast. When I got it with the actual hard drive, it was actually pretty slow. But still, this hardware works completely fine. And just because Microsoft decided to, it is now unsupported. And, like, yeah, it's kind of just sad in a way. Like, you can have all these workarounds for Windows 11 when the reason you have to do the workarounds is because of security. Why are there workarounds if it's a security issue? Like, alright, I'm gonna read this. I hope I'm not mistaken and I don't have to reshoot this video, but Trusted Platform Module is a international standard for a secure crypto processor, a dedicated microcontroller designed to secure hardware through integrated cryptographic keys. The term can also refer to a chip conforming to the standard ISO IEC. So, secure hardware. That's a security thing, so I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. But kind of just feels hypocritical. Actually, no. I'm using my words wrong. It feels stupid. They want you to install Windows 11, but they don't. They just don't want you using Windows 10 in a way. Unless you're on Windows 7, of course. So, what Microsoft in Windows 10 begs you to go to Windows 11, when probably half the Windows machines on Earth that are actually being used are unsupported, and you can't even update to it. You get like, this used to have Windows 10 on it. I didn't upgrade it. I tried a Hackintosh. Did not go well, by the way. And I should probably actually rephrase that. I also need to read that part again. Bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is Gaming on Windows 7 in 2024. You may recall, I did do a video on this last year, Gaming on Windows 7 in 2023. Why am I doing this video again, technically? Well, some things have changed. Specifically, Steam has stopped supporting Windows 7. And right now, we're going to take a look at the not pre-Steam, post-Steam Windows 7 gaming environment. So now, let's open Steam and see if it runs. What? Yeah, there we go. Steam runs. it's working. Like, I can go to store. I can see this is the Steam page. But you may see this red little bar right here that says Steam will stop running on Windows 7 in 0 days. That 0 days was 10 months ago. So Steam has not stopped running on Windows 7, even though it has lost support. What has been happening is that some games have pulled support for Windows 7, saying like, yeah, we won't run Windows 7 anymore, even if they're originally made to run on Windows 7. Things like GTA. GTA does not run on Windows 7 anymore. So, I have a couple games downloaded. You can see they're on the desktop and stuff. Let's see which games still run on Windows 7. Alright, so here we are at the Windows 7 desktop. So here's the games we're going to be playing. I have my keyboard and I have my mouse. There may be a little bit of input delay. I don't really know. So without further ado, let's get started. No, I'm not doing BeamNG first, because I'm sure BeamNG will be the most entertaining for this GTX 460. I want to save the most entertaining part for last. So first we'll start with Half-Life. Now let's get started. So it loads the save pretty quick. That's my cloud save that you're seeing. And here is where I am at in Half-Life. Oh yeah, I forgot this has no speakers. That sucks. It's running pretty well. There is no hitch. It is running completely fine. I can press escape and I can say, let's quit the game. Alright, so the next game I'm going to try, I'm pretty sure Mafia will run, because it's Mafia. And it's a pretty, I know it's a 90s game. Of course it will run well, but will it run on Windows 7? Oh, focus. Alright, so here is the beginning of Mafia. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'll pause it. Alright, turns out that was just a cutscene that I could just... This is my name. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Can I load game? I cannot. I can just... Come on. What? Oh, I can just press... Oh, free ride. Okay. So, here is, Mafia. The original game. Come on. What the... Oh, you have to use the arrow keys. You can see there's some reflections. I thought I was a person. Oh, I hit that guy. I'm not a person. Well, the person's in the car. I thought I was out of the car. Whee! Let's go. They didn't like me. Right? I can even look behind me. Some guy's shooting me real quick. Nope. What? I don't know what's going on. What? They robbed me. Okay, looks like, well, at least we know it ran well. I don't really know what's going on there. Yep, let's quit the game. So the next game I'll try is Garry's Mod. Well, that was quick. Steam is actually letting me be like, yep, play the game. Alright, so here we have Garry's Mod. I don't really have any doubts that this will run well. I can just go here, start game. Alright, so here is Garry's Mod. Looks like it's running well. I don't remember if there's something in this game I can like kind of stress test with. There's grenades. Alright, let me see if I can like spawn a bunch of NPCs or what. And I can go like, oh. Like right here. Dude, come on. How far can I go? Looks like I could shoot him. But, as you can see, Garry's Mod is running well, too. This game's like $6, not very hard to run. It's fun to mess around with sometimes. Alright, so the next game is Skyrim. Why did I forget what it was called for a second? But here we have Skyrim loading up. Okay. What? Aspect ratio. I want ultra. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, launches right away. It says Bethesda, because they made this game. You can hear the fans. Oh. Show all saves. Auto? Yeah, sure, let's load that one. Alright, so it seems to be loading. Come on. Alright, so this is... Oh. Sure. This is on... I wouldn't consider this Ultra, but this game is pretty old. Shoot this guy. He's sliding. This is pretty choppy. This is a GTX 460 though. On Ultra graphics on Skyrim, so. Wee. It's loading a lot of things. The trees look good, I think. Look okay. It's not really. Can I go settings and exit? Can I like go escape? No, I cannot. General stats. Crafting magic. Nope. And do I load home menu, please? Save. The settings even loading? I'm not sure settings is loading. Display. How? I'll come back to you when I figure out how to close Skyrim, because I can't figure it out. I was gonna say, what do you mean to the advice? But you can scroll. Desktop. Yep, I want to go to desktop. All right, so there was that. That was the second to last game, and that didn't run great. So now, let's go to Beam NG Drive. Launch. All right, let's see what happens. No, just allow access. I don't care what BeamNG does to my computer. Even if it explodes or something. Of course it's in windowed mode. Of course it's in windowed mode. Just go in full screen, please. Ah. Focus. Here. Just continue, please. Well, the buttons seem fine. Oh. Alright, so let's go to at least a 550 is required, apparently. Does that seem to be, like, is the limiting on which graphics card I use seem to be working? Not really. This is a GeForce 460. And it is running. And you can hear it. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot you. Oh. It's loading all the pieces of this truck. Oh, well, that's not bad. Not bad, actually. That is... Wow. This is better than Skyrim, and it looks better. I am in, like, a fairly open area. I want to crash into something to see how low the frames drop. So, we're going to do that. And spawn new. Alright, so here we have this. Right here. Alright, so we see the truck. It seems to be running better than I thought. Oh no! No, what is the button you press? Tab. Then I can go like... Nope, you're not getting away with that, buddy. Then I can go like... Or not. Okay. Hey! Maybe the reason that it's running okay is because this is on Windows 7, and Windows 7 is more lightweight than 11. So there's that. Alright, so let's go to a more complicated map. Let's go to the West Coast in an industrial area. Wait, can I... Stop lying to me. Why did it show that? Well, I'm pretty sure I can set to full screen the settings of the game and not have to... like, exit the game. I might do that. Actually, I will do that, but I just have to wait for it to load. And also, I'll close whatever this menu is. Oh no. That's a good sign. Also, I have only 5 minutes left to record on my phone in space. So that's not good. Come on. Happen. Come on. Forgot this monitor. It doesn't have a good stand. So it just kind of leans back. Oh no. Yo. I'm gonna wait for like 5 minutes till 6:50, and then I'll turn back on the camera, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so it's the same minute. The truck's there. You can see some stuff is still loading in. Can I press escape and change some things? What I remember doing on my computer to make it full screen is... Wait, settings is over here. Or is it? Oh yeah, there you go. Display. Display. Display mode. Actually, maybe... Oh, I forgot you have to apply them. Why did I forget that? There we go. Alright, so here we have BeamNG Drive full screen on the GTX 460. I have 2 minutes to record this part. Now let's see how it runs. Oh, it's not very happy. Alright. Press the button. Hold the button. There we go. Oh! This is... Oh. I could probably find some enjoyment out of this. I could... I broke the whole car. There's really nothing else I can do. It didn't run great. And that did kind of surprise me. I didn't really think it would launch, considering this graphics card is, I think, 14 years old, with like a gigabyte of VRAM. And here it is loading this. Yeah, I'm running low on time. I'm running out of storage. There's nothing else to do. So, on that note, that's it. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Bye. And subscribe. Forgot about that. Subscribe too, and follow me on Twitter.
Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is the first Apple TV. The Apple TV first generation was released in 2007 with a price point of $300. It had capacity choices of 40 and 160 gigabytes. This is the 160 gigabyte model. The way you would sync it is with another computer wirelessly. In between those, it would sync your music library and the films you bought from iTunes which is pretty cool. But also, I should probably say this. It does not work on modern iTunes or like even modern Macs, which I find disappointing because today we are talking about how it can be used and if it is even worth it to buy the Apple TV first generation. So first off, we, like any other device, we need to look at the ports. The ports the first generation Apple TV has are the power port, AC. I think that's just like a AC power. That's what I think it is. It has USB, Ethernet, HDMI. This is video and audio for is it RCA? AV. I'm just gonna call it AV. Something similar. And this is optical audio. I know there's a port for that too. Well, I don't have it. I just use HDMI. But let's actually turn it on. Let's go do that. All right, so here is the Apple TV's user interface. This is the latest version. Actually, by like resetting it using a command or whatever, it will go back to like version 2. This, I believe, is like version 3.0.2. And like you said, it's connected using HDMI 1080p. So I hope I can blur that and show my IP. All right, so it's just the normal Apple TV menu right here. So that's pretty cool. You can go into music and try and play something that won't get me banned. So I know I have like specifically like songs from like DankPods or something that I downloaded because those are the ones he like used in his videos. So let's find one of those. C D E F G J K L. Yeah. Come on. Come on. R. Right, R. Oh, wait, I just passed it. There it is. So that's the song he uses in his videos to, like, destroy old headphones or whatever. But, like, you can see you can just play it, which I don't know how this part will be affected with like the. I wanted to clear up the audio of my videos now, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the music. I don't know if you will though, but that is basically the UI of the first generation Apple TV. I'll turn the lights on real quick because yeah, I guess that's the first generation Apple TV. You can see it's right there. My Wii U is right under it. And one last thing before the video ends, you can actually pair this aluminum remote with it, which is what I have here. This is from another Apple TV, the third generation. But the original one is made of plastic. But it is pretty cool. You can pair a newer remote with an older device. But that is basically the extent of Apple support goes, considering you can't really do anything with it with a modern Mac or the latest version of iTunes. I'm pretty sure the latest version supports is like 12.6. So do with that what you will. So you can use it if you do that. But that's it. There's really nothing else to talk about. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and bye.
Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is the iPod Touch 2nd generation. The iPod Touch 2nd gen was released in 2008 with capacity choices of 8GB, 16GB, and 32GB of storage. It released with iOS 2, which added the App Store specifically, and this iPod got all the way up to iOS 4.2.1. This specific one that I have right here is running 3.1.3, which basically the support and anything is basically the same. Not a ton changed with iOS 4, except like I'm pretty sure the dock changes and stuff. Let me know if you know anything else that changes. Of course, with some stuff I'm going to mention in this video, I'm more well versed with iOS 3 at this point because this is the iPod Touch 2 I'm talking about. But I will mention iOS 4 stuff, but I don't know a ton about that. So the main thing you can do with these iPods in 2024 is basically just put the music you want on it, which is pretty straightforward. You just need iTunes and the music you want. But the other things you can do on it are, in a way, install apps. I'm not completely sure about the App Store because it does not always work great on these older devices, and you can't download most of the apps you would want to anyway, because they're either delisted or only supported on a newer version, and they've completely erased the older version from their servers, so you couldn't download it anyway. So basically what that leaves you to do is to jailbreak it and sideload apps. I've done that on here, and these are some of the apps I've sideloaded. They work completely fine. There's like, once you get the app on there, unless it's just like a broken IPA or something, it should work fine. And also keep in mind, if you do go ahead and do this, I don't know if I'm really a reliable source because like most of these iPod Touches are on 4.2.1, and this is, like I mentioned earlier, on iOS 3, and the jailbreak method on iOS 4 is different than iOS 3. And yeah. So basically, the iPod Touch 2nd gen, worth buying? Like, main reason you would buy this is like you just want an old iPod with a lot of capacity, and alright, well, let me back up. The reason you would buy this, in my opinion, is that you kind of just want, like, you got the 3rd gen over here. It looks the exact same, but like you just want to collect them all like Pokemon. The other reason is because this is the iPod you had when you were younger, and you're like, you know what, why not purchase? And there's not really any practical reasons except those two. You could use it for music if you just really want to, and it works really well for that. But this basically does two specific things. That's why you would buy it. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye.
Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is my iPhone 11 running iOS 18 Beta 1. And like many, we were all disappointed to see that Siri looks the exact same, and that these phones would not be getting the new UI. But turns out there is a way. I'm not going to really walk you through it. I'll kind of just record my reaction. This is not a tutorial. I got the video I'm watching is from the YouTube channel iOS Pro. I'll link his video in the description if you want to do this yourself. But this is just kind of like, watch me do it, and I kind of just want to see what happens, because the new animation is pretty cool. So let's get started. All right, so welcome back. And as you can see, I have the iPhone right here. The app you're supposed to download is called Cowabunga Lite. What? Well, I'm gonna watch a little bit of the PDF. Like iOS Pro is doing. I'll just do it on Mac. I don't really want to go to the trouble of doing it on Windows. So, okay. Over here, I don't know what I have open, so apparently I have nothing open. Hello, found it. No, that's the website you need to get me at. This is macOS 12, so I'll do that. This is fairly odd, feels like. There's the app, but oh, that's where it unzipped to. So I guess I'll just put that in applications. And I am very clueless of what I'm doing. I guess I'll go to the YouTube video on the Mac just to get the file. What? It looked very straightforward, actually. Not less straightforward. Why did I press play? I don't need to press play. Why did I? Oh, playback error. That randomly happens on here for some reason. So, at least you probably, where is the file? Import the file. That is the iOS 18 Siri file. So what it should do, I should be able to open that. I'm gonna write. Where is it? There you go. I just have to press open, I think. Open. Yep, I do want to open the very app I downloaded. Sorry, it's a little shaky. My chair. What? It's just... Yeah, I would say my chair is kind of touching the... I need to accept that it's existing. Yep, yeah, there you go. Trust. What is here? Does it recognize the phone? Great. I just have to type my passcode. Yo. That we should be up and running. Supported. There we go. Good. What does he say? Hold on. I just watched that part of the video again. You go to custom operations, import the thingy, downloads that one, and then do I run it? What do I do?
Download here. There we go. Open that. Now we're click edit, enable, go back. Now we're going to go to apply.
Edit, enable, back, go to apply.
Apply tweaks. In
That's actually really easy. I was just kind of confused. So this should work. What? Do I need to have it open? What? It's not going. That happens to him.
the iPhone from backup. Alright, so there we go. Now the iPhone will restart. Alright guys, so now the device is still booting up. The setup process is Google. Go to English. Look at
Oh, is that what it wants? I'll disable FMI. I was just reading the instructions on how to actually do it. And yeah. Turn off Find My iPhone. Turn off. To be turned off now, right? Turning off. There we go. Things should be connected. Alright, it says restore in progress. Yep. Oh, it is still on. I just want to make sure. It's doing it. Oh, yep, it's coming back. Come on. Let's go. Zip, stop. See? It's that. I forgot you can see that. And there it is. I'll look for my passcode. Okay. Trust the computer. But I'll set it up in front right here. So I am in QRT. There it is. Continue with partial setup. For myself. Come on. Said this part would take a while. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not that part. I agreed to something. Now it's still continuing. Oh, there's my home screen. The message failed to send someone. Okay. Well, hi Siri. Whoa, that looked cool. Look at that. What's the weather? No, I don't want to. I can't tell your location. Oh, that could have been bad for me. Why did I say what's the weather? When was the iPhone 5S released? It's just an EUI, I guess. And it was September 20th, 2013. That's when it was released. Hey Siri. No? Okay. Hey Siri. No? What? So I go here and go Siri or Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's up? Hi Gret, how can I help you? That looks really cool. This is only the chat thing. Not chat thing. It's not any of the AI stuff. Apparently they said that could happen, but I don't think that will happen in my opinion. Because, like, this is actually a pretty big fluke up. That's a pretty big mess up. Like, it's just one little edit away from, like, it's the lockdown feature that you're not supposed to get. I'm happy with this. This looks pretty cool. But there's not really anything else to say. Let's look at that one last time. What day is it? It's Thursday. It's 2:05 a.m. The laser.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night.
I was just changing the things. Hey Siri, how you doing? Why is it not responding with a voice? I was about to end the video and then it's not voicing anymore. But well, that looks beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I don't understand. It's still the same old dumb Siri, but it looks cooler. So after Apple sees this and like cease and desist me, my one message to you. Actually, they wouldn't cease and desist me. They'd probably do the guy that made the tutorial and me because I'm broadcasting it. But my message to you is actually add some improvements to Siri in every other device other than the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. Because everyone else deserves it too. Siri doesn't just need to be good for everyone. Be a lot of people that got those phones. Well, that's it. One last time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is making Windows XP usable in 2024. So, as you can see, this Dell Inspiron 1720 is running Windows XP. This has a Core 2 Duo, 2 GB of RAM, and it has a NVIDIA 8400, I think. And see, yeah. GeForce 8400 NGS. That is what this laptop is. And also for proof, it is running Windows XP, Professional, x64 edition. So, let's get started. The first thing you need when you're trying to make a device work in the modern age is a web browser that lets you browse the modern web. Thankfully for Windows XP and people who want to use Windows XP in the modern age, there is Supremium. This brings modern web browsing to Windows XP, and it does actually run pretty well. So right here you can see me bring up YouTube. And you can search for whatever video you want, and as you can see, it is running fine. There was a little stutter. I mean, this specific computer is 17 years old. No, it's 18. What can it do? It can vote. That's what it can do. Because whatever. That is what I was about to say. Does not matter for the video. But as you can see, it is running completely fine. This computer is 18 years old. Software is 23 years old. And it's running this modified modern web browser completely fine. It can kind of play videos, like right here. Let's stutter a little bit. Did I just click on that? May now register. But yeah, this playing. Hey guys, the audio is a little choppy, and the video's frame rate is kind of dipping. But this computer is 18 years old, 23-year-old software. Like, without this web browser, that would not be possible. And, like, this can basically visit the whole modern web. It won't do the best, probably. Like, I'll go to apple.com here. Although I didn't just knew that the search bar was already there. But it is browsing the modern web basically flawlessly. Like, look at that. And look at the Windows XP dock. You could technically daily drive this thing if you didn't have any need for outside apps and just use Chrome. So it's basically more of a Chromebook with old application support, I guess. But this is really cool, and is basically the main point of the video, because this is where most modern things take place on a web browser. That's basically all you need. And I'll leave the link for the web browser Supremium in the description. But now let's move on to something else that would make this more modern, is apps. You can't really do that. I just wanted to mention it, you can only use old apps. There's not a patcher to make newer apps compatible. There is. I did try it, actually. Forgot about that. There is. For me, it didn't work. So, yeah. There is a way, I guess, but it would be so clunky. Why are you using Windows XP? Just make a theme at this point. But yeah, with app support wise, you can't really get much further than you're already at. But another thing that would be useful in Windows XP, since it is 10 years out of date, is, guess what it is? An antivirus. But since antiviruses are apps, that wouldn't work very well. So Windows XP is still vulnerable. Still kind of wondering if I should have this connected to my Wi-Fi, but we can figure that out later. One thing you could do though is, since you have a modern web browser right here, go to the Chrome Web Store right here. Go right here. Oh wow, yeah. It doesn't always load everything correctly. But I'm looking for is Malwarebytes, which did I spell it wrong? What am I spell? I'm using a wireless mouse. Just for information. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It's basically just like a browser guard. And this is basically the best you can do with Windows XP when it comes to anything like antivirus related. You could install an old version of an antivirus, but I don't think that would help much. But if it does, let me know in the comments. But for what I think, not really. But another annoying thing you could do is gaming. What is the hub for gaming and installing games? That would be Steam. But Steam only supports Windows 10 and 11. It does kind of support Windows 7 and 8.1, 8, but that doesn't help us in this situation. I don't need to touch on that. And also, like, you have to download a specific version for those 3 anyway. But there's no way, really, that's practical to get Steam working on this thing reliably. Like, what you'd have to do is you can't download games. You have to transfer them from your actual computer to this one. Which kind of breaks the illusion of using Windows XP in 2024. So, one thing I'd like to show is that you can use disks. Here is SimCity 4. Don't only need to play games, but I can go right here, take out this little disk right here, throw it over there, and I can put in this game and I can play it just as it was meant to be in Windows XP. Well, let's go. You can see that. Wait for the disk showing up. Showing up automatically, right? And there it is. You can install the game as needed and actually use it. But that is basically all you can do with Windows XP in 2024. You can basically use it for modern web browsing, which is pretty cool. Download files and stuff. You get the full experience of modern web browsing. A little bit of caveats, because like you saw it playing Mecha Video, it wasn't the best. But that is how you make Windows XP usable in 2024. And that's basically all you can do. But let me know if there's more that I missed, because I could make a sequel. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is my MacBook Pro. And today we're going to be installing the newest version of macOS Sequoia. So, as you can see, this is a 13-inch mid-2012 MacBook Pro, and it's currently running macOS Sonoma. By the way, this is not a tutorial. I am just doing this because I did a video on it last year with macOS Sonoma, and I figure I should do it with macOS Sequoia as well. So, let's get started. As you can see, I have it right there. Zoom in a little bit so you can see it. But, oh, alright, there's that.
I'm trying to get an angle right here. It's right there, and I can press upgrade now, and it should work. Like a month ago, I tried it, but it didn't work. Now, since I have OpenCore, the newest version, 2.0.0, it should work. I'm gonna need to plug it real quick. I just unplugged my Linux MacBook, which I've been using. Which I've been using for a little bit. Or actually, I just used it for one day, not really a little bit. The reason I was using it is because this isn't the fastest to open apps and stuff. But that's for another video. I am going to try macOS Sequoia on this just to see the speed and stuff. And now, you can click upgrade. If we even registered the click, that's a problem with this. It just doesn't do that sometimes. Alright, so we can click agree. So it's downloading it now. And that... Actually, I'm not going to do a time lapse. I'll just pause the video. Here it is downloading. Alright, so it looks like it finished. I thought it was going to take forever. But, as you can see, it's restarting now. It looked like it was going to be like... It said... wait for 35 minutes or whatever. And, it wasn't moving from that after it said it finished, like, downloading it and not installing it yet. But it looks like it's installing right now, so that's good. There's really nothing to update you about except that. So, see you when we're at a different screen than this. I've tried it, like I said, I did try it before. It got stuck on this screen. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Alright, so it looks like it installed. And now we need to apply some patches. Dang it, and it didn't focus. Will it focus better? A little bit. But as you can see, yeah, the patches are applied, so that is what we are doing now. I went to eat dinner. And as you can see, actually you can't, but that was the macOS Sequoia logo. Right there. And yeah, there it is. For some reason, this MacBook does that and just goes to this screen. And then, once you type in your passcode, it just loads in. Alright, so here it is. This is macOS Sequoia, and I can prove it. Go in here. MacBook Pro, 13-inch mid-2012, i5, and running Sequoia 15.0. The first question, maybe, how does it run? Well, oh, there you go. Slower than before. I'll technically road test it and actually use it for a little bit, but this is a little slow, let's be honest. But now we can test the macOS Sequoia features. One of the main headline features is iPhone mirroring. I heard that doesn't work on when you do OpenCore. but I still have. I'm still gonna try. Why wouldn't I? I did accidentally open that, and the app does open. So there is that. You go here. Like iPhone. Here's that. I'll put the iPhone right here too. Yeah, that. Make sure. Powered on. It's near the Mac. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure I do have both enabled. Bluetooth is on, Wi-Fi is on. So, I think the people that said, yep, this doesn't work, are right. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, but what did I expect? Because I was told it doesn't work. Is there really anything else to test? That was like the main headline feature. I guess I can change the wallpaper and stuff. I can go to wallpaper. Then I can switch to Sequoia. There we go. I'd rather have the other color though. Maybe, I don't know. I'll choose that one. So now, that's the macOS Sequoia. Why is it blurry? That's the macOS Sequoia wallpaper. Now, another feature is, I don't know, is that on by default? Stage Manager, screen mirroring. It should be on by default that you can, I guess we can do settings, that, music, and see if we can do like, I can't update, stop it. Intel Macs don't support the new Twitter app. Focus. It's not focusing. Can I move closer? Doesn't look like it's wanting to do it. Won't let me final update. No. Is there a way? Thought there. Oh. I see it. Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. No? Why can't I do that? Do I have to exit full screen for that? Yeah, there we go. So you can snap windows to each side now. Stuff like that. Start listening, go home. Loading iCloud library may take several minutes. Okay. So then I'm pretty sure I can also go like that. No. What is it doing? Why is this down there now? I get what it's trying to do, but like, can I please? That's not what I meant to do. Why did I do that? There? Can music not? Why? Why can't music go that far? That is weird. No music, I guess. You can't have music in iOS. Not iOS, this is an iOS. So, pretty sure, yep, that works. And it looks just as finicky as when I saw it in the, like the beta or whatever. It's pretty finicky. But yeah, now I can go like, yep, and then I can go like, yeah, I'll change the wallpaper. Ugh. So of course support for OpenCore will get better. It is just, it's not OpenCore's fault really, because this is a 12-year-old MacBook. And it's not running latest software. It's not even supposed to. They tried their best, and they get a good job from me. Even though it kind of feels slow at times. Like, look up. It lags like a little bit. And it's kind of like just annoying enough. I'm sure it'll get like a little smoother as they get time to like optimize more stuff and like fix it kinda. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Remember to follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. That will be in the description. And bye. Hey guys, this is Grant, and this is my 2012 MacBook Pro. This MacBook was the last MacBook to include many things. Upgradability, a lot of ports, and a disk drive. But first, let's go over the ports that came included. So first, this computer used MagSafe 1, has Ethernet, FireWire 800 mini display port, and 2 USB ports, as well as an SD card slot and a headphone jack. Also, right here, this lets you know how much battery you have. In my opinion, they should bring that back. And also, the big boy right here, the disk drive, or slot loading disk drive. They called it the Super Drive. But how does it perform in 2024? So the main problem with these MacBooks are that they are no longer supported by macOS, but as you can see right now, you can get around that. You can upgrade to basically any version of macOS you want with OpenCore Legacy Patcher. And it runs fine. This is specifically the newest version of macOS Sonoma right here. As you can see, this is a 13-inch mid-2012 MacBook Pro with 2.5 gigahertz dual-core i5 with Intel HD Graphics 4000 and 8 gigabytes of RAM, running some Sonoma 14.3.1. And yeah, this is basically enough for what I have to do. And I say it does that pretty well, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd say if this computer costs around $130, I think you can get that for that price. Make sure it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. You could just shove an SSD in it. You can probably find plenty with SSDs though. But if you, in my opinion, you should, like, if you're on a budget, you should buy this computer if you're willing to have like a fixer-upper of some sorts, because usually I haven't been able to find a good deal that aren't ones you're gonna have to open up and fix. But that is the part we are going to go over next. I do need to turn it off though. So, of course, you turn it off like any MacBook and you shut it down. Alright, so see you in a minute. Nope. Alright, the back part is a little messed up. I probably should replace the bottom case, but now you can see how it is upgradable. Because, like, to verify my claims that this is the last fully upgradable MacBook. As you can see, right here, there you go, you can upgrade the RAM. There's the SSD right there. And if you want to, you can even replace the disk drive right here with an SSD, which is pretty cool in my opinion, because you can like have 1 terabyte here, 1 terabyte there, and so you're pretty good. And now it's also easy to put back together and stuff to just go. I couldn't figure out what I was trying to transition to at first. It's like, do I end the video yet? Not yet. Not yet. You put the thing back on, and then you screw the screws back in. Alright, that's it. In conclusion, in the specific situation that you decide to have $130, you're like, oh, I need a MacBook, and I want it to be upgradable. This is a pretty good option, and this is basically the only option if you do want it to be upgradable. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye.